Kevin's card collecting and more. Good morning to you, sir. Thanks for being first in the live chat. Let me get your entry into my August drawing. Get you into my August drawing on my wheel of names for Kevin's card collecting and more. Bring up the wheel of names here. Get you in here. You are locked in Kevin's card collecting and more. Let me save this file here. You are the first in the live chat, and I believe you're the only one for today for first in the live, as nobody else has checked in at the 10:16 timestamp for when I push the live button. So thanks, Kevin, for popping into the stream here. Of course, today we do have three main orders of business. There could be something else added in at the end. We'll see how the stream goes today. Compared to yesterday's just over 3-hour live stream with the disaster of opening the 2001 Junk Wax Life Hacks. Dan is here. Thanks, Dan, for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here. So I got Kevin here. I got Dan here. Yeah, you remember what I said yesterday, huh? Yes, the Canadian Indians and the Mexican Mariners. Is that what we should call it? The Canadian Indians and the Mexican Mariners? Oh boy, that was fun yesterday in the stream. Yep. I will be doing the Canadian. Now Kevin's got me saying it. The Cleveland Indians, and then we will be doing a fan mail or a family mail call Friday. Gotta pop this up just a hair here. And you can see Jonathan Myers sent me a family mail call package. I'll be opening that up also today. So along with after the family mail call package, then I will be opening up this number 9, box 9 of 12 out of my case of 2020 Topps Series 2. All right. So we'll be continuing going through this case. We've got, after this box, will be 3 more boxes, and we'll see how that goes and stuff. But at the least, at a minimum, I'll probably, let's see. I will probably open up 2 of the player medallion cards packs. I'll open up 2 of the player medallion card Topps exclusive baseball player medallion cards. I'll open 2 of these packs at the end of the stream also. Let me put these right back here behind the hobby box here, so we'll see those hanging out right in the background there. Let's see, I can slide that over just a hair so that people can see we have 2 right next to my rookie cards. Sorry, your rookie card's hidden there, Kevin, for now, behind the family mail call package, but it will be out there. Lucky's early in the stream. Hey, Kevin, Cleveland stands proudly on the north coast of the United States, defending America from the barbarian hordes from Ontario. All right, thanks for popping in here this morning there, Lucky. Appreciate you being here today. I think this is the first time Lucky's jumped in early on in this stream, but it is nice to have you here, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. So we do have about 9 more minutes to just kind of chit chat and talk in the stream. So that'll be our lineup for what's going to take place here. We'll do the baseball team history of the Cleveland Indians, and then next week will be the Chicago Cubs, and then I will have done all 31 plus a few more baseball team histories for all of the Major League Baseball teams and a few minor league teams sporadically throughout this stream. So once I get that finished next week, I'll make sure I put my playlist together. So if you're looking for a certain baseball team, you can go in there and you can listen to the baseball team history for your favorite team. Because by then, next week after the Chicago Cubs, I will have each of the 31 baseball teams. You say 31, yeah. Remember, the Montreal Expos used to be there. They dissolved them for the time being, and they became the Washington Nationals. So that's why in my team separation I have 30 sections, but for the Montreal Expos, they are in back of the Washington Nationals in my team sorts. So that is where we stand there. And other than that, I can't think of anything else really new in the channel. I'm waiting on one more card coming in for my USA baseball set, and then I will have my 2020 USA baseball set complete. And other than that, I'm still working on my Rainbow Foil collections for Opening Day and Top Series 1 and Top Series 2 for 2020. I've never done this before, but I'm trying to consider it a challenge to try and complete the whole set for the Rainbow Foil collection for this year. It's going to be a challenge. I'm getting closer to the end, and I still have quite a few more to go. Have you sorted yesterday's 2001 set yet? No, not yet. I'm dreading having to do it, but at least they're all unstuck now, so it'll be easier for the sorting process. I always put them into groups of 100 first, so like the under 100, and then the 100s, 200s, 300s, 400s, 500s, 600s, 700s. And then I sort each stack individually, and then I'll put them back inside the box, so it'll be a completely sorted box. But it's definitely, if I did end up reselling it at a later date in the not so near future, I would probably have to say that it was a brick before it was separated and recollated in numerical order. But that's what I would have to put as a disclaimer if somebody did want to buy that. And yes, that one I did not have, and I took a chance and did buy the complete set to be able to share it in the channel. And now, hopefully, if people watch the video that I created for the 2001 set, probably what I'll do is when I do sell some of my sets off, if I so decide to do so on that, I will probably give the person that buys the set on eBay the link so they could watch the YouTube video. That would be pretty neat, I think. The YouTube video of when that set was shared on my channel. That might be something neat to work on if I do sell them in the future. But other than that, yeah, I have not sorted it yet. I'll probably work on it towards the weekend here. We'll see how things go. I will make an early announcement for the first Saturday in September, which should be, let's see, the first Saturday in September will be the 5th of September. I will be having a sale, so I do have about 2 weeks to get ready for that. I'll go back to my regular schedule of having a once a month sale. There is something to be said about opening the sets on YouTube, as it would increase the interest for buyers for sure. Yeah, and actually what it might do, even probably when I do my listing in the on my listings on eBay, I could put a link so they could watch the video. That way they would know what they're getting into as far as the set of cards, and have a sneak preview of what the set looks like before they decide to even buy it. That is a brilliant idea there, Kevin. I really do appreciate that. There is something to be said about opening the sets on YouTube, as it would increase the interest for buyers, for sure. Yeah, not even do it after they buy it, but put a link in there for the video. If they allow that on eBay, that would be cool. They could click on that link, and then they could watch the opening of the product, so that they'll see what the set looks like before they even get it. But I will stipulate in there that the set has been collated and put in numerical sequence. That is a brilliant idea there, Kevin. Why didn't I think of that? That's why it's nice to have other people in the channel thinking for me. Especially my loyal subscribers. I'd say Kevin was with me during the beginning last summer. So Kevin's been with me for a year on my channel, and I just want to give a quick shout out. I appreciate Kevin and Ramona coming out and visiting me and Cindy last week. It was nice spending Tuesday through Thursday with them. We did see some of the sites in Washington that they kind of had on their bucket list, and things that we kind of mentioned to them. I know Kevin enjoyed making a stop in this little town here. We got about 2 more minutes to go. The town of Leavenworth, Washington. That was pretty cool that Kevin and Ramona stopped through there, because they went through Yellowstone National Park and then up into Montana through Idaho, and then stopped in Spokane, spent the night, and then drove through, stopped in Leavenworth on their way to come visit us in Arlington, Washington. But that is awesome. So, and Kevin gave me this presento, so now I don't have to use my scissors when I open up something. And we each had a pair, so if you do go watch our videos last week, we did open up some product and some Fairfields and different things of that nature. I think we each did a blaster box. Had a little blaster box war 2020 Top Series 2. That was also fun. I like that. Kevin said it was a trip of a lifetime. It was fun, that was for sure. I mean, your trip was probably fun for you. That's one of the things me and the wife want to do one time. We might have to check out Kevin. We might do a little round trip ticket, maybe when things are more back to normalness within our country. But yeah, me and the wife, I for one do want to go see Yellowstone National Park. That is one of the items on my bucket list, is to go through Yellowstone and see the Old Faithful, erupt. And we've got less than, or about roughly a minute to go, and then we will get into our content at hand with the history of the Cleveland Indians. So I have 10:30. It just clicked over here. Let me get a sip of water before I get into the history here. All right, I think I'm ready to go now. Let me prep everything here, and let's get into the Cleveland Indians. Probably have some Cleveland Indians fans out there. The Cleveland Indians are an American professional baseball team based in Cleveland, Ohio. The Indians compete in Major League Baseball as a member club of the American League Central Division since 1994. They have played at Progressive Field. The team's spring training facility is at Goodyear Ballpark in Goodyear, Arizona. Since their establishment as a Major League franchise in 1901, the team has won 10 Central Division titles, 6 American League pennants, and 2 World Series championships. In 1920 and 1948, the team's current 71-year World Series championship drought is the longest active among all 30 Major League teams. The name Indians originated from the request by club owner Charles Summers to baseball writers to choose a new name to replace the Cleveland Naps. Following the departure of Nap Lajoie after the 1914 season, it was a revival of the nickname that fans gave to the Cleveland Spiders, while Louis Sockalexis a Native American was playing for the team. Common nicknames for the Indians include the Tribe and the Wahoos, the latter referencing their former logo, Chief Wahoo. The team's mascot is named Slider. The franchise originated in 1894 as the Grand Rapids Rustlers, a minor league team in the Western League. The team relocated to Cleveland in 1900 and was renamed the Cleveland Lake Shorters. The Western League itself was renamed the American League while continuing its minor league status. One of the American League's 8 charter franchises, the Major League incarnation of the club was founded in Cleveland in 1901, originally called the Cleveland Bluebirds. The team played in League Park until moving permanently to Cleveland Stadium in 1946. From August 24th to September 14th, 2017, the Indians won 22 consecutive games, the longest winning streak in American League history. And then as of the end of the 2019 season, the Indians' overall record is 9,477 wins to 9,037 losses with a .512 winning percentage. All right. Let me do a refresh on my chat so I know where I left off in case I go between sections here of their history. So in 1857, baseball games were a daily spectacle in Cleveland's public squares. City authorities tried to find an ordinance forbidding it. To the joy of the crowd, they were unsuccessful, said Howard Seymour. In 1865 to 1868, Forest Cities of Cleveland was the name of their team. And then in 1869, amateur. And then 1869 to 1872, they were the Forest Cities of Cleveland. From 1865 through 1868, the Forest Cities was an amateur ball club during the 1869 season. Cleveland was among several cities that established professional baseball teams following the success of the 1869 Cincinnati Red Stockings, the first fully professional team. In the newspapers before and after 1870, the team was often called the Forest Cities, in the same generic way that the team from Chicago was sometimes called the Chicagoes. In 1871, the Forest Cities joined the new National Association of Professional Baseball Players, the first professional league, and ultimately 2 of the league's western clubs went out of business during the first season, and the Chicago Fire left that city's White Stockings impoverished, unable to field a team again until 1874. Cleveland was the NA's westernmost outpost in 1872, the year the club folded. Cleveland played its full schedule to July 19th, followed by 2 games versus Boston in mid-August, and disbanded at the end of the season. All right, and 1876, the National League supplanted the NA as the major professional league. Cleveland was not among its charter members, but by 1879, the league was looking for new entries, and the city gained a National League team. The Cleveland Forest Cities were recreated, but rebranded in 1882 as the Cleveland Blues because the National League required distinct colors for that season. The Blues had mediocre records for the 6 seasons and were ruined by a trade war with the Union Association in 1884, when its 3 best players, Fred Dunlap, Jack Grasscock, and Jim McCormick, jumped to the UA after being offered higher salaries. The Cleveland Blues merged with the St. Louis Maroons UA team in 1865. In 1887 to 1899, the Cleveland Spiders, nicknamed the Blues. Cleveland went without Major League Baseball for 2 seasons until gaining a team in the American Association in 1887. After the AAs, the Allegheny Club jumped to the National League. Cleveland followed suit in 1889 as the AA began to crumble. The Cleveland Ball Club, named the Spiders, supposedly inspired by their skinny, spindly players, slowly became a power in the league. The next year, the Spiders moved to League Park, which would serve as the home of Cleveland's professional baseball for the next 55 years, led by native Ohioan Cy Young. The Spiders became a contender in the mid-1890s, playing in the Temple Cup Series, that era's World Series, twice, and winning in 1895. The team began to fade after this success and was dealt a severe blow under the ownership of the Robinson brothers. Prior to the 1899 season, Frank Robinson, the Spiders' owner, bought the St. Louis Browns, thus owning two clubs at the same time. The Browns were renamed the Perfectos and restocked with Cleveland talent just weeks before the season opener. Most of the better Spiders were transferred to St. Louis, including three future Hall of Famers: Cy Young, Jesse Burkett, and Bobby Wallace. The roster maneuvers failed to create a powerhouse Perfectos team, as St. Louis finished fifth in both 1899 and 1900. The Spiders were left with essentially a minor league lineup and began to lose games at a record pace. Drawing almost no fans at home, they ended up playing most of their season on the road and became known as the Wanderers. The team ended the season in 12th place, 84 games out of first place, with an all-time worst record of 20-134, with a 1.130 winning percentage. Following the 1899 season, the National League disbanded 4 teams, including the Spiders franchise. The disastrous 1899 season would actually be a step forward to a new future for Cleveland fans the next year. In 1890, the Cleveland Infants, nicknamed the Babes. The Cleveland Infants competed in the Players' League, which was well attended in some cities, but club owners lacked the confidence to continue beyond the one season. The Cleveland Infants finished with 55 wins and 75 losses, playing their home games at Brotherhood Park. Then we go into the actual franchise history of the ball team. In 1894 through 1935, beginning to middle, the Grand Rapids Rustlers. Oh, Cardinals fan, 1990s in the house. How you doing there, Cardinals fan? Nice to have you with us here this morning. And Kevin saying hello. All right. The Grand Rapids Rustlers were founded in Michigan in 1894 and were part of the Western League. In 1900, the team moved to Cleveland and was named the Cleveland Lakeshores. Around the same time, Van Johnson changed the name of his Major League Western League to the American League. In 1900, the American League was still considered a minor league. In 1901, the team was renamed the Cleveland Bluebirds. When the American League broke with the national agreement and declared itself a competing major league, the Cleveland franchise was among 8 charter members and is one of 4 teams that remain in its original city, along with Boston, Chicago, and Detroit. The new team was owned by coal magnate Charles Summers and Taylor Jack Kilfoyle. Summers, a wealthy industrialist and also co-owner of the Boston Americans, lent money to other team owners, including Connie Mack's Philadelphia Athletics, to keep them and the new league afloat. Players didn't think the name Bluebirds was suitable for a baseball team. Writers frequently shortened it to the Cleveland Blues due to the players' all-blue uniforms, but the players didn't like this unofficial name either. The players themselves tried to change the name to the Cleveland Broncos in 1902, but its unofficial name was never really caught on. The Bluebirds suffered from financial problems in their first 2 seasons. This led Summers to seriously consider moving either to Pittsburgh or Cincinnati. Relief came in 1902 as the result of the conflict between the National and American leagues. In 1901, Napoleon Nap Lajoie, the Philadelphia Phillies star second baseman, jumped to the A's after the contract was capped at $2,400 per year, one of the highest profile players to jump to the upstart American League. The Phillies subsequently filed an injunction to force Lajoie's return, which was granted by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. The injunction appeared to doom any hope of an early settlement between the warring leagues. However, a lawyer discovered that the injunction was only enforceable in the state of Pennsylvania. Mack, partly to thank Summers for his past financial support, agreed to trade Lajoie to their then moribund Blues, who offered $25,000 salary over 3 years. Due to the injunction, however, Lajoie had to sit out games played against the A's in Philadelphia. Lajoie arrived in Cleveland on June 4th and was an immediate hit, drawing 10,000 fans to League Park. Soon afterward, he was named team captain, and in 1903, the team was renamed to the Cleveland Napoleons, soon shortened to the Naps, after a newspaper conducted a write-in contest. Lajoie was named manager in 1905, and the team's fortunes improved somewhat, and they finished half a game short of the pennant in 1908. However, the success did not last, and Lajoie resigned during the 1909 season as manager, but remained on as a player. After that, the team began to unravel, leading Kilfoyle to sell his share of the team to Summers. Cy Young, who returned to Cleveland in 1909, was ineffective for most of his 3 remaining years, and Addie Joss died from tubercular meningitis prior to the 1911 season. Despite a strong lineup anchored by the potent Lajoie, shoeless Joe Jackson, poor pitching kept the team below third place for most of the next decade. One reporter referred to the team as the Napkins because they fold up so easily. The team hit bottom in 1914 and 1915, finishing in the cellar both years. Pop in the chat. Sam Sports Shop. Donald, what's up? How are you? I am doing good, Sam. Thanks for popping into the stream here. We do a refresh on the chat so I know where I left off. All right. So in 1915 brought significant changes to the team. Lajoie, nearly 40 years old, was no longer a top hitter in the league, batting only .258 in 1914. With Lajoie engaged in a feud with manager Joe Birmingham, the team sold Lajoie back to the A's. With Lajoie gone, the club needed a new name. Summers asked the local baseball writers to come up with a new name, and based on their input, the team was renamed the Cleveland Indians. The name referenced the nickname Indians that was applied to the Cleveland Spiders based on the club during the time when Louis Sockalexis, a Native American, played in Cleveland in 1897 to 1899. At that time, Summers' business ventures began to fall, leaving him deeply in debt. With the Indians playing poorly, attendance and revenue suffered. Summers decided to trade Jackson midway through the 1915 season for 2 players and $31,500, one of the largest sums paid for a player at that time. By 1916, Summers was at the end of his tether and sold the team to a syndicate headed by Chicago Railroad contractor James C. Jack Dunn, manager Lee Fole, who had taken over in early 1950, acquired 2 minor league pitchers, Stan Kowaleski and Jim Bagby, and traded for center fielders Trish Speaker, who was engaged in a salary dispute with the Red Sox, and all three would ultimately become key players in bringing a championship to Cleveland. All right, Speaker took over the reins as player manager in 1919 and led the team to a championship in 1920. On August 16, 1920, the Indians were playing the Yankees at the Polo Grounds in New York. Shortstop Ray Chapman, who often crowded the plate, was batting against Carl Mays, who had an unusual underhand delivery. It was also late in the afternoon, and the infield was completely shaded with the center field area. The batter's background bathed in sunlight, as well as time. At the time, part of every pitcher's job was to dirty up a new ball the moment it was thrown into the field. By turns, they smeared it with dirt, licorice, tobacco juice. It was deliberately scuffed, sandpapered, scarred, cut, even spiked. The result was a misshapen, earth-colored ball that traveled through the air erratically, tended to soften in the later innings, and as it came over the plate, it was very hard to see. In any case, Chapman did not move reflectively when Mays came his way. The pitch hit Chapman in the head, fracturing his skull, and Chapman died the next day, becoming the only player to sustain a fatal injury from a pitched ball. The Indians, who at the time were locked in a tight three-way pennant race with the Yankees and the White Sox, were not slowed down by the death of their teammate. Rookie Joe Sewell hit .329 after replacing Chapman in the lineup. In September 1920, the Black Sox scandal came to a boil. With just a few games left in the season, and Cleveland and Chicago neck and neck for first place at 94 and 54 and 95 and 56 respectively, the Chicago owner suspended 8 players. The White Sox lost 2 of 3 in their final series, while Cleveland won 4 and lost 2 in their final 2 series. Cleveland finished 2 games ahead of Chicago and 3 games ahead of the Yankees to win its first pennant. Led by Speakers with 388 hitting and Jim Bagby's 30 victories and solid performances from Steve O'Neill and Steve Kovaleski, Cleveland went to the defeat of the Brooklyn Robins 5-2 in the World Series for their first title, winning 4 games in a row after the Robins took a 2-1 series lead. The series included 3 memorable firsts, all of them in Game 5 at Cleveland, and all by the home team. In the first inning, right fielder Elmer Smith hit the first series grand slam. In the 4th inning, Jim Bagby hit the first series home run by a pitcher. And in the top of the 5th inning, second baseman Will Wamskans executed the first and only, so far, unassisted triple play in World Series history. In fact, the only series triple play of any kind. The team would not reach the height of 1920 again for 28 years. Speaker and Kovaleski were aging, and the Yankees were rising with the new weapon, Babe Ruth, and the home run. They managed 2 second-place finishes, but spent much more of the decade in the cellar. In 1927, Dunn's widow, Mrs. George Pross, Dunn had died in 1922, sold the team to a syndicate headed by Alva Bradley. Pop in the chat, nothing new. So, in 1936 to 1946, Bob Feller enters the show. The Indians were a middling team by the 1930s, finishing 3rd or 4th most years. 1936 brought Cleveland a new superstar in 17-year-old pitcher Bob Feller, who came from Iowa with a dominating fastball. That season, Feller set a record with 17 strikeouts in a single game and went on to lead the league in strikeouts from 1938 to 1941. On August 20th, 1938, Indians catcher Hank Helf and Frank Pilak set the all-time altitude mark by catching baseballs dropped from 708-foot Terminal Tower. By 1940, Feller, along with Ken Keltner, Mel Harder, and Lou Bordeaux, led the Indians to win within one game of the pennant. However, the team was racked with dissension, with some players, including Feller and Mel Harder, going as far as to request that Bradley fire manager Ozzie Vitt. Reporters lampooned them as the Cleveland Crybabies. Feller, who had pitched a no-hitter to open the season, won 27 games, lost the final game of the season to unknown pitcher Floyd Geibel of the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers won the pennant, and Geibel never won another Major League game. Cleveland entered 1941 with a young team and a new manager. Robert Peckinpah had replaced and despised Vitt, but the team regressed, finishing in fourth. Cleveland would soon be depleted of two stars. Hal Trotsky retired in 1941 due to migraine headaches, and Bob Feller enlisted in the Navy 2 days after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Starting third baseman Ken Keltner and outfielder Ray Mack were both drafted in 1945, taking two more stars out of their lineup. Then we have, in 1946 through 1949, the Bill Veeck years. In 1946, Bill Veeck formed an investment group that purchased the Cleveland Indians from Bradley's group in a reported $1.6 million. Among the investors was Bob Hope, who had grown up in Cleveland, and former Tiger slugger Hank Greenberg, a former owner of the minor league franchise in Milwaukee. Veeck brought to Cleveland a gift for promotion. At one point, Veeck hired rubber-faced Max Patkin, the clown prince of baseball, as a coach. Patkin's appearance in the coaching box was the sort of promotional stunt that delighted fans but infuriated the American League front office. Recognizing that he had acquired a solid team, Veeck soon abandoned the aging, small, and lightless League Park to take up full-time residence in massive Cleveland Municipal Stadium. The Indians had briefly moved from League Park to Municipal Stadium in mid-1932, but moved back to League Park due to complaints about the cavernous environment. From 1937 onward, however, the Indians began playing an increasing number of games at Municipal until by 1940 they played most of their home slate there. League Park was mostly demolished in 1951, but has since been rebuilt as a recreational park. Making the most cavernous stadium, Veeck had a portable center field fence installed, which he could move in or out depending on how the distance favored the Indians against their opponents in any given series. The fence moved as much as 15 feet between series opponents. Following the 1947 season, the American League countered with a rule change that fixed the distance of an outfield wall for the duration of a season. The massive stadium did, however, permit the Indians to set the then record for the largest crowd to see a Major League Baseball game. On October 10, 1948, Game 5 of the World Series against the Boston Braves drew over 85,000 fans. The record stood until the Los Angeles Dodgers drew a crowd in excess of 92,500 to watch Game 5 of the 1959 World Series at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum against the Chicago White Sox. The one and only Dearman, coming to you live without Wi-Fi again for 3 hours. That's cool. Coming to you live without Wi-Fi again for 3 hours. That's interesting little comment there, Dearman. But thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you being here. It's been a while since you've been in my lives. Appreciate you making an appearance. Under Veeck's leadership, one of Cleveland's most significant achievements was breaking the color barrier in the American League by signing Larry Doby, formerly a player for the Negro League's Newark Eagles, in 1947, 11 weeks after Jackie Robinson signed with the Dodgers. Similar to Robinson, Doby battled racism on and off the field, but posted a .301 batting average in 1948. His first full season, a power-hitting center fielder, Doby led the American League twice in homers. In 1948, needing pitching for the stretch run of the pennant race, Veeck turned to the Negro League again and signed pitching great Satchel Paige amid much controversy. Barred from Major League Baseball during his prime, Veeck's signing of the aging star in 1948 was viewed by many as another publicity stunt. At an official age of 42, Paige became the oldest rookie in Major League Baseball history and the first black pitcher. Paige ended the year with a 6-1 record with a 2.48 ERA and 45 strikeouts and 2 shutouts. In 1948, veterans Bordeaux, Keltner, and Joe Gordon had career offensive seasons, while newcomers Doby and Gene Bearden also had standout seasons. The team went down to the wire with the Boston Red Sox winning a one-game playoff, the first in American League history to go to the World Series. In the series, the Indians defeated the Boston Braves 4-2 for their first championship in 28 years. Bordeaux won the American League MVP award. The Indians appeared in a film following the year titled The Kid from Cleveland, in which Veeck had an interest. The film portrayed the team helping out a troubled teenage fan and featured many members of the Indians organization. However, filming during the season cost the players valuable rest days, leading to fatigue towards the end of the season. That season, Cleveland again contended before falling to third place. On September 23, 1949, Bill Veeck and the Indians buried their 1948 pennant in center field the day after they were mathematically eliminated from the pennant race. Later in 1949, Veeck's first wife, who had a half stake in Veeck's share of the team, divorced him with most of his money tied up in the Indians. Veeck was forced to sell the team to a syndicate headed by an insurance magnate, Ellis Ryan. And then we have from 1950 to 1959, near misses. All right, pop in the chat. Nothing new. In 1953, Al Rosen was an all-star for the second year in a row and was named the Sporting News Major League Player of the Year and won the American League Most Valuable Player Award in a unanimous vote, playing for the Indians after leading the American League in runs, home runs, RBIs for the second year in a row, and slugging percentage, and coming in second by 1 point in batting average. Ryan was forced out in 1953 in favor of Myron Wilson, who in turn gave way to William Delaney in 1956. Despite his turnover in ownership, a powerhouse team composed of Feller, Doby, Minnie Minoso, Luke Easter, Bobby Avila, Al Rosen, Early Wynn, Bob Lehman, and Mike Garcia continued to contend through the early 1950s. However, the Cleveland only won a single pennant in the decade in 1954, finishing second to the New York Yankees 5 times. The winningest season in franchise history came in 1954, when the Indians finished the season with a record 111 wins and 43 losses, with a .721 winning percentage. That mark set an American League record for wins that stood 44 years until the Yankees won 114 games in 1998, 162-game regular season. The Indians' 1954 winning percentage of .721 is still an American League record. The Indians returned to the World Series to face the New York Giants. The team could not bring home the title, however, ultimately being upset by the Giants in a sweep. The series was notable Willie Mays' over-the-shoulder catch off the bat of Vic Wentz in Game 1. Cleveland remained a talented team throughout the remainder of the decade, finishing in second place in 1953. George Strickland's last full year in the majors. Then we have from 1960 to 1993, the 33-year slump. From 1960 to 1993, the Indians managed one third-place finish in 1968 and six fourth-place finishes in 1960, 74, 76, 90, and 92, but spent the rest of the time at or near the bottom of the standings. Up in the chat, nothing new. All right, Frank Lane becomes general manager. The Indians hired general manager Frank Lane, known as Trader Lane, away from the St. Louis Cardinals in 1957. Lane, over the years, had gained a reputation as a GM who loved to make deals. With the White Sox, Lane had made over 100 trades involving over 400 players in 7 years. In a short stint in St. Louis, he traded away Red Schoendienst and Harvey Haddix. Lane summed up his philosophy when he said that the only deals he regretted were ones that he didn't make. One of Lane's early trades in Cleveland was to send Roger Maris to the Kansas City Athletics. In the middle of 1958, Indians executive Hank Greenberg was not happy about the trade, and neither was Maris, who said that he could not stand Lane. After Maris broke Babe Ruth's home run record, Lane defended himself, saying he still would have done the deal because Maris was unknown and he received good ballplayer exchange. After the Maris trade, Lane acquired the 25-year-old Norm Cash from the White Sox for Minnie Minoso and traded him to Detroit before he ever played a game for the Indians. Cash went on to hit over 350 home runs for the Tigers, and the Indians received Steve Demeter in the deal, who had only 5 at-bats for Cleveland. The curse of Rocky Colavito. In 1960, Lane made the trade that would define his tenure in Cleveland when he dealt slugging right fielder and fan favorite Rocky Colavito to the Detroit Tigers for Harvey Kuhn just before opening day in 1960. It was a blockbuster trade that swapped 1959 American League home run champion Colavito for the American League batting champion Kuhn. After the trade, however, Colavito hit over 30 home runs 4 times and made 3 All-Star teams for Detroit and Kansas City before returning to Cleveland in 1965. Kuhn, on the other hand, played only 1 season for the Indians before departing for San Francisco in a trade for an aging Johnny Anatelli and Willie Kirkland. Akron Beacon Journal columnist Terry Pluto documented the decades of woe that followed the trade in his book, The Curse of Rocky Colavito. Despite being attached to the curse, Colavito said that he never placed a curse on the Indians, but that the trade was prompted by a salary dispute with Lane. Lane also engineered a unique trade of managers in mid-season 1960, sending Joe Gordon to the Tigers in exchange for Jimmy Dykes. Lane left the team in 1961, but ill-advised trades continued. In 1965, the Indians traded pitcher Tommy John, who would go on to win 288 games in his career, and 1966 Rookie of the Year Tommy Agee to the White Sox to get Colavito back. Indians pitchers also set numerous strike records. They led the league in Ks every year from 1963 to 1968 and narrowly missed in 1969. The 1964 staff was the first to amass 1,100 strikeouts, and in 1968 they were the first to collect more strikeouts than hits allowed. In 1969, the move to the American League East Division. The 1970s were not much better, with the Indians trading away several future stars, including Craig Nettles, Dennis Eckersley, Buddy Bell, and 1971 Rookie of the Year Chris Chambliss for a number of players who made no impact. Constant ownership changes did not help the Indians. In 1963, Daly's syndicate sold the team to a group headed by general manager Gabe Paul. 3 years later, Paul sold the Indians to Vernon Stouffer and the Stouffers' frozen food empire. Prior to Stouffer's purchase, the team was rumored to be relocated due to poor attendance. Despite the potential for a financially strong owner, Stouffer had some non-baseball related financial setbacks, and consequently the team was cash poor. In order to solve some financial problems, Stouffer made an agreement to play a minimum of 30 home games in New Orleans with a view to a possible move there. After rejecting an offer from George Steinbrenner and former Indian Al Rosen, Stouffer sold the team in 1972 to a group led by the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Cleveland Barons owner Nick Maletti. Steinbrenner went on to buy the New York Yankees in 1973. Only 5 years later, Maletti's group sold the team for $11 million to a syndicate headed by trucking magnate Steve O'Neill and including former general manager and owner Gabe Paul. O'Neill's death in 1983 led to the team going on the market once more. O'Neill's nephew, Patrick O'Neill, did not find a buyer until a real estate magnates Richard and David Jacobs purchased the team in 1986. The team was unable to move out of the cellar, with losing seasons between 1969 and 1975. One highlight was the acquisition of Gaylord Perry. In 1972, the Indians traded fireballer Sudden Sam McDowell for Perry, who became the first Indian pitcher to win the Cy Young Award. In 1975, Cleveland broke another color barrier with hiring Frank Robinson as Major League Baseball's first African-American manager. Robinson served as player manager and provided a franchise highlight when he hit a pinch hit home run on opening day, but the high-profile signing of Wayne Garland, a 20-game winner in Baltimore, proved to be a disaster after Garland suffered from shoulder problems and went 28-48 over 5 years. The team failed to improve with Robinson as manager, and he was fired in 1977. In 1977, pitcher Dennis Eckersley threw a no-hitter against the California Angels. The next season, he was to be dealt to the Boston Red Sox, where he won 20 games in 1978 and another 17 in 1979. The 1970s also featured the infamous 10-cent beer night at Cleveland's Municipal Stadium. The ill-conceived promotion at a 1974 game against the Texas Rangers ended in a riot by fans and a forfeit by the Indians. There were more bright spots in the 1980s. In May of 1981, Len Barker threw a perfect game against the Toronto Blue Jays, joining Addie Joss as the only other Indian pitcher to do so. Super Joe Charbonneau won the American League Rookie of the Year award. Unfortunately, Charbonneau was out of baseball by 1983 after falling victim to back injuries. And Barker, who was also hampered by injuries, never became a consistently dominant starting pitcher. Eventually, the Indians traded Barker to the Atlanta Braves and Brett Butler and Brooke Jacoby, who became mainstays on the team for the remainder of the decade. Butler and Jacoby were joined by Joe Carter, Mel Hall, Julio Franco, and Corey Snyder, bringing new hope to the fans in the late 1980s. Cleveland's struggle over the 30-year span were highlighted in 1989 film Major League, which comically depicted a hapless Cleveland ball club going from worst to first by the end of the film. An organizational turnaround. Through the 1980s, the Indians' owners had pushed for a new stadium. Cleveland Stadium had been a symbol of the Indians' glory years in the 1940s and 50s. However, during the lean years, even crowds, of 40,000 were swallowed up by the cavernous environment. The old stadium was not aging gracefully. Chunks of concrete were falling off, and sections of the old wooden pilings now petrified. In 1984, a proposal for a $150 million dome stadium was defeated in a referendum 2-1. Finally, in May of 1990, Cayuga County voters passed an excise tax on sales of alcohol and cigarettes in the county. The tax proceeds were to be used for financing the construction of Gateway Sports and Entertainment Complex, which would include Jacobs Field for the Indians and Gund Arena for the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball team. The team's fortune started to turn in 1989. Ironically, with the unpopular trade, the team sent power-hitting outfielder Joe Carter to the San Diego Padres for two unproven players, Sandy Alomar Jr. and Carlos Baerga. Alomar made an immediate impact, not only being elected to the All-Star team, but also winning Cleveland's 4th Rookie of the Year award and a Gold Glove. Baerga became a 3-time All-Star, consistent offensive production. The Indians' general manager, John Hart, made a number of moves and finally brought success to the team. In 1991, he hired former Indian Mike Hargrove to manage and trade catchers Eddie Taubes to the Houston Astros, who had, with a surplus of outfielders, were willing to part with Kenny Lofton. Lofton finished second in American League Rookie of the Year ballot voting, a .285 average and 66 stolen bases. The Indians were named Organization of the Year by Baseball America in 1992 in response to the appearance of offensive bright spots and improving farm system. The team suffered a tragedy during spring training in 1993 when a boat carrying pitcher Steve Olin, Tim Cruz, and Bob Ojeda crashed into a pier. Olin and Cruz were killed, and Ojeda was seriously injured. Ojeda missed most of the season and retired the following year. By the end of the 1993 season, the team was in transition, leaving Cleveland Stadium and fielding a talented nucleus of young players. Many of those players came from the Indians' new AAA farm team, the Charlotte Knights, who won the International League title that year. Pop in the chat real quick here. Nothing new. So now we move into 1994 to 2000, bringing us up into the 2000 era. New beginnings. 1994, Jacobs Field opens. The Indians general manager John Hart and team owner Richard Jacobs managed to turn the team's fortunes around. The Indians opened Jacobs Field in 1994 with the aim of improving their prior season's 6th-place finish. The Indians were the only one game behind the division-leading Chicago White Sox on August 12th, when a player strike wiped out the rest of the season. 1995 was their first American League pennant since 1954. Having contended for the division in the aborted 1994 season, Cleveland sprinted to a 144 record. The season was shortened by 18 games due to player-owner negotiations. In 1995, winning its first ever divisional title, veterans Dennis Martinez, Oral Hershiser, and Eddie Murray, combined with a young core of players including Omar Vizquel, Albert Bell, Jim Thome, Manny Ramirez, Kenny Lofton, and Charles Nagy, to lead the league in team batting average as well as team ERA. After defeating the Boston Red Sox in the division series and the Seattle Mariners, missed that one almost, in the American League Central, Cleveland clinched the American League pennant and World Series berth for the first time since 1954. The World Series ended a disappointment, with the Indians falling in 6 games to the Atlanta Braves. In 1996, tickets for every Indians home game sold out several months before opening day in 1996. The Indians repeated as American League Central champions, but lost to the Baltimore Orioles in the division series. In 1997, 1 inning away. In 1997, Cleveland started slow, but finished with an 86-75 record, taking their third consecutive American League Central title. The Indians defeated the New York Yankees in the division title 3-2 after defeating the Baltimore Orioles in the ALCS. Cleveland went on to face the Florida Marlins in the World Series that featured the coldest game in World Series history. With the series tied after Game 6, the Indians went into the 9th inning of Game 7 with a 2-1 lead, but closer Jose Mesa allowed the Marlins to tie the game. In the 11th inning, Edgar Renteria drove in the winning run, giving the Marlins their first championship. Cleveland became the first team to lose the World Series after carrying the lead on into the 9th inning of the 7th game. All right, let me take a quick sip of water here as we continue to get closer to the end of this history lesson. All right, so now we have 1998 to 2001. In 1998, the Indians made the postseason the fourth straight year after defeating the wild card Boston Red Sox 3-1 in the division series. Cleveland lost the 1998 ALCS in 6 games to the New York Yankees, who had come into the postseason with a then American League record of 114 wins in the regular season. For the 1999 season, Cleveland added the relief pitcher Ricardo Rincon and the second baseman Roberto Alomar, brother of catcher Sandy Alomar Jr., and won the Central Division title for the 5th consecutive year. The team scored 1,009 runs, becoming the first and to date the only team since the 1950 Boston Red Sox to score more than 1,000 runs in a season. This time, Cleveland did not make it past the first round, losing the division series to the Red Sox, despite taking a 2-0 lead in the series. In Game 3, the Indians started Dave Bubba. Indians starter Dave Bubba went down with an injury in the 4th inning. 4 pitchers, including presumed Game 4 starter Jarrett Wright, surrendered 9 runs in relief. Without a long reliever for emergency starter on the playoff roster, Hargrove started Bartolo Colon and Charles Nagy in Games 4 and 5 on only 3 days rest. The Indians lost Game 4 23-7 and Game 5 12-8. 4 days later, Hargrove was dismissed as manager. In 2000, the Indians had a 44-42 start, but caught fire after the All-Star break and went 46-30 the rest of the way to finish 90-72. The team had one of the league's best offenses that year and defense that yielded 3 Gold Gloves. However, they ended up 5 games behind the Chicago White Sox in the Central Division and missed the wild card by 1 game to the Seattle Mariners. Mid-season, trades brought Bob Wickman and Jake Westbrook to Cleveland. After the season, free agent outfielder Manny Ramirez departed for the Boston Red Sox. Then we have, in the year 2000, Larry Dolan bought the Indians for $320 million from Richard Jacobs, who, along with his late brother David, had paid $45 million for the club in 1986. The sale set a record for the time for the sale of a baseball franchise. In 2001, saw a return to postseason. After departure of Ramirez and Sandy Alomar Jr., the Indians signed Ellis Burks and former MVP Juan Gonzalez who helped the team win the Central Division with a 91-71 record. One of the highlights came on August 5th when the Indians completed the biggest comeback in MLB history. Cleveland rallied to a close 14-2 deficit in the 7th inning to defeat the Seattle Mariners 15-14 in 11 innings. The Mariners, who won an MLB record tying 116 games that season, had a strong bullpen and Indians manager Charles Manuel had already pulled many of his starters with the game seemingly out of reach. Seattle and Cleveland met in the first round of the postseason. However, the Mariners won the series 3-2. In 2001-2002 offseason, general manager Hart resigned and his assistant, Mark Shapiro, took the reins. All right, then we have 2002 to 2010, the Shapiro Wedge years. First rebuilding of the team. Shapiro moved to rebuild by dealing aging veterans for younger talent. He traded Roberto Alomar to the New York Mets for a package that included outfielder Matt Lawton and prospects Alex Escobar and Billy Traber. When the team fell out of contention in mid-2002, Shapiro fired manager Charlie Manuel and traded pitching ace Bartolo Colon for prospects Brandon Phillips, Cliff Lee, and Grady Sizemore, acquired Travis Hafner from the Rangers for Ryan Drace and Einar Diaz, and picked up Coco Crisp from the St. Louis Cardinals for aging starter Chuck Finley. Jim Thome left after the season, going to the Phillies for a larger contract. Young Indians teams finished far out of contention in 2002 and 2003 under new manager Eric Wedge. They posted strong offensive numbers in 2004, but continued to struggle with a bullpen that blew more than 20 saves. A highlight of the season was a 22-0 victory over the New York Yankees on August 31st, one of the worst defeats suffered by the Yankees in team history. In early 2005, the offense got off to a poor start. After a brief July slump, the Indians caught fire in August and cut a 15.5 game deficit in the Central Division down to a game and a half. However, the season came to an end as the Indians went on to lose 6 of their last 7 games, 5 of them by 1 run, missing the playoffs by only 2 games. Shapiro was named Executive of the Year in 2005. The next season, the club made several roster changes while retaining its nucleus of young players. The offseason was highlighted by the acquisition of top prospect Andy Marte from the Boston Red Sox. The Indians had solid offensive season led by career years from Travis Hafner and Grady Sizemore. Hafner, despite missing the last month of the season, tied the single-season Grand Slam record of 6, which was set in 1987 by Don Mattingly. Despite the offensive performance, the bullpen struggled with 23 blown saves, a major league worst, and the Indians finished a disappointing fourth. In 2007, Shapiro signed veteran help for the bullpen and outfield in the offseason. Veterans Aaron Foltz and Joe Browski joined Rafael Betancourt and the Indians bullpen. The Indians improved significantly over the prior year and went into the All-Star break in second place. The team brought back Kenny Lofton for his 3rd stint with the team in late July. The Indians finished with a 96-66 record, tied for the Red Sox for best in baseball, and their 7th Central Division title in 13 years and first postseason trip since 2001. All right. And then we have the Indians began their playoff run by defeating the Yankees in the ALDS 3-1. The series will be most remembered for the swarm of bugs that overtook the field in the latter innings of Game 2. They also jumped out to 3-1 lead over the Red Sox in the ALCS. The season ended in disappointment when Boston swept the final 3 games to advance to the 2007 World Series. Despite the loss, the Cleveland players took home a number of awards. Grady Sizemore, who had a .995 fielding percentage and only 2 errors and 405 chances, won the Gold Glove Award, Cleveland's first since 2001. Indians pitcher CC Sabathia won the 2nd Cy Young Award in team history with a 19-7 record. A 3.21 ERA and an MLB leading 241 innings pitched. Eric Wedge was awarded the first Manager of the Year award in team history. Shapiro was named his second Executive of the Year in 2007. And then we have a second rebuilding of the team. The Indians struggling during the 2008 series. Injuries to sluggers Travis Hafner and Victor Martinez, as well as starting pitchers Jake Westbrook and Faustus Camarona, led to a poor start. The Indians, falling to last place in a short time in June and July, traded CC Sabathia to the Milwaukee Brewers for prospects Matt Laporta, Rob Bryson, and Michael Brantley, and traded starting third baseman Casey Blake for the catching prospect Carlos Santana. Pitcher Cliff Lee went 22-3 with an ERA of 2.54 and earned the American League Cy Young Award. Grady Sizemore had a career year, winning a Gold Glove Award and a Silver Slugger Award, and the Indians finished with a record of 81-81. Prospects for the 2009 season dimmed early when the Indians ended May with a record of 22-30. Shapiro made multiple trades, Cliff Lee and Ben Francisco to the Philadelphia Phillies for prospects Jason Knapp, Carlos Carrasco, Jason Donald, and Lou Marson. Victor Martinez to the Boston Red Sox for prospects Brian Price, Nick Hagedorn, and Justin Masterson. Ryan Garco to the Texas Rangers for Scott Barnes, and Kelly Shopich to the Tampa Bay Rays for Mitch Talbot. The Indians finished the season tied for fourth in their division with a record of 65-97. The team announced on September 30th, 2009 that Eric Wedge and all of the team's coaching staff were released at the end of the 2009 season. Manny Acta was hired as the team's 40th manager on October 25th, 2009. On February 18, 2010, it was announced that Shapiro, following the end of the 2010 season, would be promoted to team president, with current president Paul Dolan becoming the new chairman CEO, and longtime Shapiro assistant Chris Antonetti filling the GM role. Then we have from 2011 to the present, and Antonetti and Francona era to end our history lesson today. We are coming near to a close here. On January 18, 2011, longtime popular former first baseman and manager Mike Hargrove was brought as a special advisor. The Indians started the 2011 season strong, going 30-15 in their first 45 games and ahead of the Detroit Tigers for first place. Injuries led to a slump where the Indians fell out of first place. Many minor leaguers such as Jason Kipnis and Lonnie Christnell got opportunities to fill in for the injuries. The biggest news of the season came on July 30th when the Indians traded 4 prospects for Colorado Rockies star pitcher Ubaldo Jimenez. The Indians sent their top 2 pitchers in the minors, Alex White and Drew Pomeranz, along with Joe Gardner and Mac McBride. On August 25th, the Indians signed the team leader in home runs, Jim Thome, off of waivers. He made his first appearance in an Indians uniform since he left Cleveland after the 2002 season. To honor Thome, the Indians placed him at his original position, third base, for 1 pitch against the Minnesota Twins on September 25th. It was his first appearance at third base since 1996 and his last for Cleveland. The Indians finished the season in second place, 15 games behind division champion Tigers. The Indians broke Progressive Field's opening day attendance record with 43,190 against the Toronto Blue Jays on April 5, 2012. The game went 16 innings, setting the Major League Baseball opening day record, and lasted 5 hours and 14 minutes. On September 27, 2012, with 6 games left in the Indians' 2012 season, Manny Acta was fired. Sandy Alomar Jr. was named interim manager for the remainder of the season. On October 6th, the Indians announced that Terry Francona, who managed the Boston Red Sox to 5 playoff appearances and 2 World Series between 2004 and 2011, would take over as manager for 2013. The Indians entered the 2013 season following an active off-season of dramatic roster turnover. Key acquisitions included free agent first baseman and outfielder Nick Schwisser and center fielder Michael Bourne. The team added prize right-handed pitching prospect Trevor Bauer, outfielder Drew Stubbs, and relief pitchers Brian Shaw and Matt Albers in a 3-way trade with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds that sent right fielder Shin-Soo Choo to the Reds and Tony Sipp to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Other notable additions including utility man Mike Aveles, catcher Yan Gomes, designated hitter Jason Giambi, and starting pitcher Scott Kazmir. The 2013 Indians increased their win total by 24 over 2012 from 68 to 92, finishing in second place, 1 game behind the Detroit Tigers in the Central Division, but securing the number 1 seed in the American League wildcard standings. In their first postseason appearance since 2007, Cleveland lost the 2013 American League wildcard game. Oha Brothers 1679, hello Don, hope all is well. Glad to catch the live stream. God bless. It has been a while there, Oha Brothers 1679. Thanks for popping into the stream today. Nice to see you back here with us. Cleveland lost the 2013 American League wildcard game 4-0 at home to Tampa. Francona was recognized for the turnaround with the 2013 American League Manager of the Year award. With an 85-77 record in 2014, the Indians had consecutive winning seasons for the first time since 1999 to 2001, but they were eliminated from playoff contention during the last week of the season and finished 3rd in the American League Central. In 2015, after struggling through the first half of the season, the Indians finished 81-80 for their 3rd consecutive winning season, which the team had not done since 1999 to 2001. For the 2nd straight year, the Tribe finished 3rd in the Central and was eliminated from the wild card race during the last week of the season. Following the departure of longtime team executive Mark Shapiro, on October 6th, the Indians promoted general manager Chris Antonetti to president of baseball operations, assistant general manager Mike Chernoff to general manager, and named Derrick Falvey as assistant general manager. Falvey was later hired by the Minnesota Twins in 2016, becoming their president of baseball operations. The Indians set what was then a franchise record for longest winning streak when they won their 14th consecutive game 2-1 over the Toronto Blue Jays in 19 innings on July 1st, 2016 at Rogers Center. The team clinched the Central Division pennant on September 26th, their 8th division title overall and first since 2007. As well as returning to the playoffs for the first time since 2013. They finished the regular season 94-67, marking their 4th straight winning season, a defeat not accomplished since the 1990s and early 2000s. The Indians began the 2016 postseason by sweeping the Boston Red Sox in the best-of-5 American League Division Series, then defeated the Blue Jays in 5 games in the 2016 ALCS to claim their 6th American League pennant and advance to the World Series against the Chicago Cubs. It marked their first appearance for the Indians in the World Series since 1997 and the first for the Cubs since 1945. The Indians took a 3-1 series lead following a victory in Game 4 at Wrigley Field, but the Cubs rallied to take the final 3 games and won the series 4-3. The Indians' 2016 success led Francona to Francona winning his second American League Manager of the Year award with the club. From August 24th through September 15th, during the 2017 season, the Indians set a new American League record by winning 22 games in a row. On September 28th, the Indians won their 100th game of the season, marking only the 3rd time in history the team has reached that milestone. They finished the regular season with 102 wins, second most in team history behind 1954's 111-win team. The Indians earned the American League Central title for the 2nd consecutive year, along with home field advantage throughout the American League playoffs, but they lost the 2007 ALDS to the Yankees 3-2 after being up 2-0. In 2018, the Indians won their 3rd consecutive American League crown with a 91-71 record, but were swept in 2018 American League Division Series by the Houston Astros, who outscored Cleveland 21-6. In 2019, despite a 2-game improvement, the Indians missed the playoffs as they trailed 3 games behind the Tampa Bay Rays for the 2nd American League wild card berth. So there you have it, the team history for the Cleveland Indians. And I'm out of breath. But that was fun. One more team history series to go, and then I will have completed all of Major League Baseball's baseball team histories. So let me just move some stuff out of the way for now, and we will get in. Let me put the Cleveland Indians hologram card away. Kind of see me hanging out in the background here. Let me put that away for now. Set that right there. I'm going to move this box off to the side for now. I'll leave those hanging out in the background there. Don't worry, we are going to open up this one here. I do have a few people, I'm sure, in the stream here. Let me see here. Let me do a refresh here. See how many people I have in the stream. It looks like I do have probably 6 people watching, it looks like. Which is fine. Either way, we're going to open up this box after I do the family mail call. I am going to do I have not had a family mail call package in a while, so we will go through this family mail call package from Jonathan Myers. Let me just kind of lay these up out in the background here, because I don't have any idea what Jonathan has sent me, but I am appreciating this. He texted me yesterday and said, "You should have a package from me." I said, "I haven't received anything yet," but when every Wednesday and Saturday, I generally check my business address to see if I have any packages, and sure enough, his package was there. And so I texted him back and said, "I'll be opening it up today. Can't wait to see the hobby box." There we go. Hope you find a Robert short print. I would like to find a Robert short print myself. That would be cool. I have 4 more boxes after this one. When we open today, I'll have 3 more to go. But I'm going to go ahead and open up this first real quick and see what Jonathan Myers has sent me. Okay, so let me just open this. Ooh, I like ones that aren't too super sticky, because that means I can reuse this envelope, no problem. Let's see, we've got that one there. And this one here. Uh-oh. And this one here, I think that might be all of the cards. Yes. The envelope is empty now. The envelope is empty. All right. So let me set that off to the side here real quick. Thank you, Jonathan, for sending me this package, and let's see what Jonathan sent me in this package, because I don't know what's in here, but we're going to find out shortly. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that right there. I can see a Ripken Jr. hiding out in there, and it looks like we've got some Seattle Mariners, and it looks like this is also some more Seattle Mariners. All right, so let me see. I'm going to open up the let me open up the 2018 first. How's that sound? We'll open up the 2018. Okay. Put this blue tape. I like having blue tape that I can reuse for other projects and things coming up. But let's open up this one here first. See what he sent in here. Looks like it's probably some Seattle Mariners. He knows I'm all about the Seattle Mariners. There's a D. Gordon, our Speed Demon D. Gordon for 2000. This is 2019, right? Yep, 2019. That's last year's set. Then we got a Malik Smith with the Seattle Mariners. Marco Gonzalez, one of our new up-and-coming pitchers. He's getting pretty good. If he could just get some good relievers and in behind him, he'll probably get some more wins. Sheffield, at least, Sheffield got a win last night finally. They held on right to the bitter end there. But Mike Leake with the Seattle Mariners. J.P. Crawford with the Seattle Mariners. Daniel Vogelback's kind of like an on-again, off-again type player, but this was from the All-Star game that he was a part of last year. But they just sent him down again. They optioned him down and brought one of the up-and-coming players to replace him. I think they want him to get some more practice in the minor leagues. Get his bat back on. He's had very few hits this season as a designated hitter. But hopefully he'll turn around and get his act together. All right, Jim Beckham with the Seattle Mariners. And last but not least, Domingo Santana, Topps Chrome. Awesome there. I do like those. So thanks for those 2019 cards there. Jonathan, appreciate that. He does hang out in the channel, but I primarily know him through Facebook. We message back and forth every once in a while and like to talk baseball. It's nice hanging out with people that way. There's our Daniel Vogelback again. Hopefully he'll get better. Hopefully he'll start improving and getting better. But let's see what we got here. So we got a Daniel Vogelback here. All right, Malik Smith. And so these are going to be some 2020 base cards, I think. Probably for the most part. But Seattle Mariners nonetheless. This will go in my Seattle Mariners collection for sure. All right, but Malik Smith. There we go. Domingo Santana for the Seattle Mariners. There he is. There's Marcos Gonzalez again with the Seattle Mariners. All right, there we go. Omar Narvaez with the Seattle Mariners. Mitch Haniger with the Seattle Mariners, and J.P. Crawford. All right. Coolness there. And now let's see here. These are all top-loaded cards, so these must be nicer cards coming up here. Let's see what we've got coming out of this little package here. All right. Let me get the blue tape off. Blue tape is nice because that'll keep the top loaders in real good shape, that's for sure. Felix Hernandez is on the back. All right. Felix Hernandez. But we know who's on the front here. We know who is on the front. Cal Ripken Jr. I'm looking forward to that one real quick here, but let me salvage this blue tape here. Let me salvage this other long strip of blue tape that can be used on a package or two down the road. And all right, I know this suspense is killing you, right? Killing me too. But I do like when somebody knows how to take care of top loaders so they're not wasted and get all that sticky junk all over them. All right. And I salvaged a bunch of blue tape. My blue tape roll's getting low. I do have another one in reserve, though. Then I'll have to go to Lowe's or something and buy some more. All right, so let's see what we've got here on... I got to make an adjustment real quick, especially before we get into the hobby box, because my cord was in the way of my YouTube phone. I call it my YouTube phone because I upgraded my phone and now I have a new iPhone 11. But I'm keeping that as my phone now for the time being. But other than that, let's go through these top-loaded cards. I'm excited to see what we got here. Perennial All-Stars, Cal Ripken Jr. for my Cal Ripken Jr. collection. Let me scooch these over just a little bit so we got more room here. Oh, boom! Like that, Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star card. That's 2020 tops. No, 2019. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's last year, the 84 set. Oh, there we go. Don Russ, 2020. You say Kikuchi. You say Kikuchi. I say Kikuchi. I say, you say, we say Kikuchi. There's the Bowman, 2020, I believe. That's 2020, isn't it? Yep, 2020 Bowman. You say Kikuchi. There's a Felix Hernandez for the 2019 Topps product. He's now with the Atlanta Braves, but optioned not to play this season. He optioned out of the regular season this year. I don't know how that affects his salary or anything. I'm sure he's still getting paid something from Atlanta, is my guess. Boom! Boom, boom, boom! My Kyle Lewis rookie card. Got another Kyle Lewis rookie. Oh, boom! Back-to-back Kyle Lewises. Boom, boom! We got the Kyle Lewis opening day rookie card. We got the Kyle Lewis base rookie card. Boom again! The Kyle Lewis rated rookie. Uh-oh, I'm going to probably be ringing some bells here in the middle here. Another Kyle Lewis rated rookie, Don Russ, 2020. Boom! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm sure it's just the base. But a Gypsy Queen Kyle Lewis. Boom, boom. A Gypsy Queen Kyle Lewis. Oh, my word, I'm getting some bell ringing here. Screaming up, tearing up the bells. Boom! Oh, my word. He's just loading me up with Kyle Lewis's here. Kyle Lewis Turkey Red. Kyle Lewis Turkey Red. Oh, my word. And boom! I don't think I have this one. Kyle Lewis and a Justin Dunn and an Aranola. This is a 3-for-1 dinger here. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. Wow. And then he hit it with Felix Hernandez on the back from a 2018 Topps for the Felix Hernandez. But that was awesome there. That was awesome with the Kyle Lewises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Kyle Lewises to add to my Kyle Lewis collection. I do have the complete set for opening day and 2020 Series 1 here. I do have some of those Kyle Lewis's. But awesomeness and awesomeness. Oh my word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Kyle Lewis's. That would have been neat if that would have been a bazooka, but that was hopeful. I'm sure Ethan's probably got the Kyle Lewis bazooka. If not, he's probably still working on trying to get one. Oh my word. That was just like totally awesome there, Jonathan. I was not expecting that in none the least there. I mean, all these other Seattle Mariners and then the two Cal Ripkens, I really do appreciate that there. But that was the killer right here. The Kyle Lewis rookie cards from a lot of the 2020 product this year. Oh my word. The Turkey Red Kyle Lewis, the Gypsy Queen Kyle Lewis, the Don Russ Kyle Lewis, and the opening day and Series 1 Kyle Lewis. That was awesomeness. A couple of Yusei Kikuchis to put in my collection there. 2 more Cal Ripken Juniors to put in there. My Seattle Mariners. But I have a home for these with my Kyle Lewis rookie card collection now. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was neat. Now we got to get ready to open up this hobby box. Okay, hold on just a second. I got somebody ringing my doorbell. Was the UPS guy dropping off a package at my house. But it's not a family mail call package. Sorry about that. But that's okay. It was my battery backup system for my home security system. So I'll have to change that out later when I finish my stream. And then mail the other battery back to my security system. It's nice they do that when your battery backup system. I guess because I had a couple of power outages, it just wore the battery down. All right, so let me set these aside real quick and get these into my Kyle Lewis rookie card collection. That was just super, super awesome there, Jonathan. Jonathan Myers, friend on Facebook. And a friend of the channel, that's for sure. Let me put these all aside here. Let me get the Yusei Kikuchis, the Cal Ripkens, the Felix Hernandez. Let's see. Oh. Alright, I'm going to put this for Felix Hernandez together. Put these guys real quick. These guys real quick. Just set everything aside and get things lined up for our next order of business, and that's opening up this hobby box here today, because I did promise we would open this up, and now I will get ready to open up this. And everybody knows how this works, right? Let's see, I can get these lined up here real quick. For all the different inserts we might find here. Alright, I got that set aside. Everything all lined up here. Let me put these over here so that everybody can see Kevin and me checking this place out. Put these in the back here. We will open these at the end of the stream. And now we will open up this hobby box. Alright, I will open it up, set it up just like you do in a hobby shop here. I want to just see if I can give myself a little bit of room here. That'll be pretty much front and center there for the... Usually I put the 20-30 cards there along with the other ones too that we got. Wait, I gotta set this aside because we got the Mojo Pack, right? We got the Mojo Pack. But let me go ahead and score the top of this box here. Put my nice new Donald knife away. My new thing to score my products here. To open up the plastic, and it is nice and sharp. It does an awesome job. Thank you very, very, very much for that, Kevin. Throw that off in the background there. There is our exclusive hobby pack there. Which will go, actually, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I forgot this one. Goes like this. And then we've got these here. So I'm wondering how many of you guys have seen me open my hobby boxes before? Can you tell me what I'm going to point out here coming up? Is there anybody left in the chat? All right, let me. So we will. Says look for one autograph or relic card in every hobby box. So we'll see what that is, and I want to try and remember where we find that today because I think I figured it out. Second layer 2030 inserts. There you go, Matty G. You've been watching some of my videos, haven't you? When I open up a hobby box. All right. What's in the bottom pack of this stack in the back here? What's in the bottom pack of this stack in the box? This is going to be the bottom pack in this stack in the box, if that's where we're going to find our short print for sure. So that's where we'd like to find the Robert short print. That would be cool. So, and I've always threatened to do that, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and do them in order. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, and down each layer. So I keep people in suspense to see what our short print's going to be at the end of the box. And we will do that. But without further ado, just so we can finish at a decent time, I'm going to get rolling with opening up this box here. And Kevin, you are watching in the background there, just so you do know. I could put you back in the prominent spot over here. That way we'd see you more often, but I'll rearrange all my little back there. I got to figure out another system to get it to display better. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go up here. Also, the card in front of Robert is always Rowan Wick when it comes to the base. So when we see Rowan Wick in the collation process, that means the Louis Roberts going to be coming up, huh? That's kind of cool too. That's kind of cool. Nice to know. Thanks there, Matty G. Appreciate that. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and just start gripping and ripping these packs open and seeing what we can find here. Again, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because this is box number 9 that I've gone through. So we will have a lot of base cards, that's for sure. And I will mainly highlight the inserts, okay? So we got Sogard with the Brewers. We got Victor Reyes with the Tigers. Boom! There we go. We got a Yamaguchi rookie. I like the top penny sleeve those. All right. Quantrill with the Padres. Justice Sheffield with the Seattle Mariners. All right, DeJong with the Cardinals. D. Gordon with the Seattle Mariners. All right, Brian Reynolds with the Pirates. Gold Cup card. All right. Then we've got an upside down card there. Kramer with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mike Minor with the Rangers. Freddie Galvis with the Reds. I just say the first name. But now we got at the end of the pack here, we got Chris Bryant, All-Star for the National League. Then, of course, we got another, we got a Walters with the Rockies. And Avisail Garcia with the Brewers. Okay. So there we go. First pack in the books. Let me just get Yamaguchi into a penny sleeve real quick here, just as a reminder for me. Moving into pack number 2 here. All right. So we got Bednar with the Padres rookie card. Story with the Rockies. Brett Gardner with the Yankees. Danny Duffy with the Royals. Miguel Andujar with the Yankees. Jonathan Shoup with the Tigers. Eri Adrianza with the Twins. Wade Miley with the Reds. Wilson Contreras with the Cubs. Elvis Luciano with the Blue Jays. Jake Odorizzi with the Twins. We got our Decade's Best card here. Felix Hernandez with the Seattle Mariners. We got a Nick Ahmed with the Diamondbacks. Shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting and more. And Eric Hosmer with the San Diego Padres. On to pack number 3. Pack number 3. All right. Let's go into this here. All right. We got Brian O'Grady with the Tampa Bay Rays rookie card. Garrett Cole with the Yankees. Hunter Harvey with the Baltimore Orioles rookie card. Trevor Williams with the Pirates. Brent Suter with the Brewers. Jed Lowry with the New York Mets. Scott Heineman with the Rangers rookie card. Danny Santana with the Rangers. Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. Juan Soto is our top Snell card. Followed by a Ryan O'Hearn with the Kansas City Royals short print card, which is 701 out of 2020 for our gold card. And then our 85 throwback, Trey Mancini with the Baltimore Orioles. Then we've got Gio Gonzalez with the White Sox and Colton Wong with the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay, on to pack number 4. Then we'll be getting into our second layer to see what our 2030 cards are. Does anyone know for sure if there's other short, I don't know if there are, I think there's short prints for the 2030 cards. I gotta verify that and see if I do get any of those. Chicago White Sox team card. Seattle Mariners team card. Jonas Cespedes with the New York Mets. That's just the base. Danielle Norris with the Detroit Tigers. Kevin Cron with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Carlos Carrasco with the Indians. Josh James with the Astros. Billy McKinley with the Blue Jays. Dallas Keuchel with the White Sox. we've got Andrew McCutchen with the Philadelphia Phillies. Marcus Stroman with the Mets. There we go. We've got what the significant statistics. Hicks, average four-seamer, 100.9 miles per hour. What's his full name? Jordan Hicks. Or Jordan Hicks. I think it's Jordan, maybe. Jordan Hicks. I'm going to put him behind Felix Hernandez for now. And then Howie Kendrick with the Nationals. And Miguel Rojas with the Miami Marlins. All right, now our 2030 cards. I'll put them all in this stand right here. Along with when I open up the hobby exclusive Mojo pack, will go also in that stand there. I just want to do, after each stack, do a little bit of housekeeping here. Straighten these out just a little bit more. Kind of hold those off to the side there. Put these kind of right up there. All right, now we're gonna, each one of these will have the 2030 inserts in this next level. So we'll see what 2030 cards we got here that we get out of these. All right. All right. So we've got Luis Severino with the Yankees. Justin Upton with the Angels. We've got Corey Dickerson with the Marlins. Yanni Chirinos with the Tampa Bay Rays. We've got Will Smith with the Dodgers, Gold Cup card. All right. Michael Kopech with the White Sox. Homer Bailey with the Twins. Jose Abreu with the White Sox. I can see part of our little 2030 card popping out there. Brandon Lowe with the Tampa Bay Rays, future stars. Luke Weaver with the Diamondbacks. Chris Taylor with the Dodgers. And our first 2030 card is John Fishman's in the house. How you doing there, John? Nice to see you today. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. All right. Is our first 2030 card right there. Like that sparkly. Jose Trevino with the Texas Rangers. And Tom Murphy with the Seattle Mariners. All right. Pack number 6. I've been reading about Quanon. You'll have to enlighten me there, John. Quanon. No, I'd have to think about that one. Trying to remember to look it up when we're done here. Lance Lynn with the Texas Rangers. Oh my word! I don't believe I just did that. Sorry, got a little dribble, spittle. I wasn't paying attention. Lance Lynn with the Rangers. Alex Cobb with the Orioles. All right, next we've got here is Austin Romine with the Tigers. Just felt like a thicker card. No, guess not. Michael Brantley with the Astros. Kevin Kiermaier with the Rays. Tyler Chatwood with the Cubs. Garrett Stubbs with the Astros rookie card. Put that in the rookie stack there. Yu Darvish with the Cubs. Maikel Franco with the Royals. Ender Inciarte with the Tampa Bay with the Atlanta Braves. All right, Dexter Fowler with the Cardinals, and our 2030 card is Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso for our 2030 card. And then Travis Arnaud with the Braves, and Steve Wilkerson with the Orioles. All right, pack number 7. Pack number 7. All right. So Adam Duvall with the Atlanta Braves. Baltimore Orioles team card. Lamonte Wade Jr. with the Minnesota Twins rookie card. Dinelson Lamet with the Padres. Then we've got Brandon Workman with the Red Sox, Joey Gallo with the Rangers, Tucker Barnhart with the Reds, Nick Castellanos with the Reds, Will Smith with the Braves, Chris Davis with the Athletics, and we got our rainbow foil, Andrew McCutchen. Andrew McCutchen with our rainbow foil card. All right, and then we got a Francisco Lindor for our 2030 insert. And Kwang Young Kim with the Cardinals rookie card. And Ronaldo Lopez with the White Sox. All right, pack number 8, our last 2030 card insert will be in here. All right, let's see who we got for our horizontal cards. Chris Bryant with the Cubs, Robert Duggar with the Miami Marlins rookie card, Tanner Rourke with the Blue Jays, Jordan Luplow with the Indians, Martin Perez with the Red Sox, Jose Osuna with the Pirates, Gio Urshela with the Yankees, Luis Rengifo with the Angels, Steven Duggar with the Giants, Renato Nunez with the Orioles, Ryan Zimmerman with the Nationals. Our 2030 card is Fernando Tatis Jr. Turned it up for the San Diego Padres. His cards are going up in value. He's having an awesome year. And then next we've got is Danny Jansen with the Blue Jays and Spencer Turnbull with the Tigers. So there we have the first third of the box through the first 8 packs. Let me just do some housekeeping here and put this pack right over here. Straighten up my rookies and future stars and Gold Cup cards right here. Now we will get into pack number 9. Pack number 9. If I remember right from the last box, it should be pack number 15 that should have the relic or the autograph in it. But we'll find out. As I continue through the box, I pick up on different things and through the case, I mean. Anthony Disclafani with the Reds. San Diego Padres team card. Shin-Soo Choo with the Rangers. Adam Hasley with the Phillies. Luis Reyes with the Twins, future star. Jamie Barria with the Angels. Sorry, I was trying to read his name there. A little bit sideways there. Derek Fisher with the Blue Jays. Frankie Montas with the Athletics. Kyle Tucker, future star card. Kyle Seager, he's turning it up this year too. Him and his brother had fun. We just played the Dodgers. I think we got one more game this afternoon at 4 o'clock. We're playing the Dodgers. We just played down in LA, and now LA's up here. Go figure that season out. Play LA, and then you come home and you play LA. But it's a crazy season we got going on, so you just keep playing the same teams over and over. All right, so Kyle Seager with the Seattle Mariners turned it up this year. Rice Hoskins with the Phillies. There we go. We got Barry Zito, our Decade's Best 2000s Award winner for the Oakland Athletics. All right. And then we have Steven Strasburg with the Nationals and Charlie Blackmon. Colorado was just with us, and Charlie Blackmon tore us up. All right, pack number 10. Let's go through here and see what we get in this pack here. We got Cincinnati Reds team card, San Francisco Giants team card. Then we got Lance McCullers with the Astros, Delino DeShields with the Indians, Brian Goodwin with the Angels. We got Chris Shaw with the Giants, Pedro Severino with the Orioles. Corey Kluber with the Rangers. Dustin Pedroia with the Red Sox. Nomar Mazara with the White Sox. We've got Kevin Cron with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got Eugenio Suarez with the Cincinnati Reds, third baseman. All right, and then we've got Dylan Bundy with the Angels and Eugenio Suarez with the Cincinnati Reds. All right, moving on to pack number 11. Almost through the halfway mark of the box here. Cardinals fan 1990, you're back again. Thanks for popping in again there, Cardinals fan. Appreciate you coming back and visiting us again today. Texas Rangers team card. A walk-off winner, Chris Bryant. Cubs celebrate at home plate. All right, there we go. There's our Felix. Was our Felix Hernandez for the Seattle Mariners. He went to the Atlanta Braves, but he opted not to play this year. So he's in this set, but is not playing this year. Ji-Man Choi with the Tampa Bay Rays. Keston Hiura, Gold Cup card for the Brewers. Trey Mancini with the Orioles. Corey Seager with the Dodgers. There's Kyle's brother, Corey, with the Dodgers. Ronald Guzman with the Rangers. Zach Plesac with the Indians. Mike Leake with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Harold Castro with the Tigers. There we go. We got a Mike Trout first multi-home run game for player of the decade. Gonna go this way just to put him behind here. Actually, no, I should just leave the cards in front. Leave him in front until we get another one that goes in that group. And then we've got Colby Allard with the Rangers and Clint Frazier with the Yankees. All right. So what are we? This is pack number 12. Halfway mark of the box. 13, 14, 15. So this should be our autograph or relic right up here, the upper left corner for this next stack in the box. But I could be wrong. We will see what pack number it is. This is pack number 12. Maybe they do mix them up a little bit. We will see. Domingo Leyba with the Arizona Diamondbacks rookie card, followed by a Max Fried with the Braves Future Star card, followed by Sam Gaviglio with the Toronto Blue Jays, Brett Phillips with the Royals, J.D. Stewart with the Orioles, Tony Kemp with the Athletics, Eduardo Escobar. And I tried to memorize what Kevin usually says when this one pops out and stuff, but that's okay. Paco de la Pica, or by the time the end of the season gets here, I'll probably have it memorized. But Eduardo Escobar with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting and more, and he says it the best. Xander Bogaerts with the Red Sox. Jose Rodriguez with the Angels rookie card. Tim Lopes with the Seattle Mariners rookie card. JT Zuch with the Blue Jays rookie card. Tom Glavine, there we go, Tom Glavine, National League All-Star 85 throwback. Then we got Jose Ramirez with the Indians and Jason Hayward with the Chicago Cubbies. All right. Pack number 13. Pack number 13. All right. There we go. Bamba Brothers. Cruz and Sano celebrate home run title. There we go. And then Three's Company. Andres Calhoun, welcome Gallo home with the Rangers. Then Erwin Phillips with the Cincinnati Reds. Teoscar Hernandez with the Blue Jays. Marcus Semien with the Athletics. Brent Suter with the Brewers. Jed Lowry with the Mets. Scott Heineman with the Rangers, rookie card. Danny Santana with the Rangers. Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. Brandon Workman with the Boston Red Sox. Pete Alonso home run challenge card. Put that one right here. Then we've got the Logan Webb with the Giants rookie card. And Kyle Freeland with the Colorado Rockies. Pack number 14. Trying to remember what count we were on. Oh, that was a little bit weird there. Alright, so here we go. Don't think I see any thick one in there. Revved up. Eaton Kendrick, shift gears with the Washington Nationals. Jonathan Hernandez with the Texas Rangers, rookie card. Adam Eaton with the Nationals. App with the Yankees. Carlos Carrasco with the Indians. Josh James with the Astros. Billy McKinley with the Blue Jays. Dallas Keuchel with the White Sox. Andrew McCutchen with the Phillies. Marcus Stroman with the Mets. Martin Perez with the Red Sox. There we go. Future star Dakota Hudson gold card for the St. Louis Cardinals. And it is numbered 1726 out of 2020. That'll go up there with our rainbow foils and gold cards. Ryan McMahon with the Colorado Rockies. And Bruchar Gratterall with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, let's test my theory out here with pack number 15. Let's see if we get our auto or relic in this pack here. Let's see if we get our auto or relic out of this pack here. If not, I'll know I'm wrong. But I think we got our relic card. Maybe it's a relic, and there we go. Boom! We got a Shogo card there right on top. Shogo card. Anybody that wants to offer anything up here for what we will find in the Shogo pack, just give me a heads up. Cardinals fan 1990. I need 8 more for 200. All right. There's only a few people watching here, but if you're not on Cardinals fans bus, go ahead and hop on board his bus, okay? I don't mind if you pop out, check into his hotel, ring that bell, and then come on back to the stream. Seth Mejias Breen with the Padres rookie card. Again, we're gonna, and I think we did hit it because we got a thick card in here. So, and this is pack number 15, and I got 3 more boxes to check out this theory, okay? Willie Calhoun with the Texas Rangers. All right. Andrew Knapp with the Phillies. Kelvin Herrera with the Chicago White Sox. Tyrone Taylor with the Brewers rookie card. We got Stephen Voigt with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Lucas Sims with the Cincinnati Reds. Getting closer here. I think this is this is going to be our relic or whatever it is. Next card after here, Charlie Morton with the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm going to do it last. Okay. So, James McCain with the Chicago White Sox. Then we've got Tom Eshelman with the Baltimore Orioles rookie card. Then there's that Charlie Horton. And let's see if we can do a reveal here. See what we might have here. TC, it's a Minnesota Twin. It's a Minnesota Twin. I don't know my Minnesota players all that well, but it's a Minnesota Twin. Probably a relic, I'm thinking, most likely. Oh yeah, it's got a black part, a dark part of the uniform. Oh no, actually not black, it's blue. Blue. Miguel Sano. There we go, Miguel Sano with our relic. Okay, I think I have a thicker. I think this a little bit thicker might go in here, will it? Yep. There we go. All right, put that in the front of the 85s here, Miguel Sano. It's not a short print or anything, and I like how it says in Topps or 2020 Topps Baseball Series 1. I thought we were in Series 2. I guess they didn't do an extra set in these, and they just kept them all Series 1. So we get to pull some more of those out, but that's okay. Okay, pack number 16, and then we'll be in our last fourth of our box. Again, the short print will be not this pack, but the next row down in the upper left corner. Yes, Huber, you can always advertise your sale. As long as you're a mod, but I do appreciate when you do ask first. Okay, but you're fine there. Take it you're back home now from your vacation. That's coolness. But yes, you can put that in there, Huber. I do not mind. You are good to go. All right, so Derrick Rodriguez with the San Francisco Giants. Miguel Sano with the Minnesota Twins. Julio Urias with the Dodgers. Jacob Junis with the Royals. Justice Sheffield with the Seattle Mariners. Paul DeJong with the St. Louis Cardinals. D. Gordon with the Seattle Mariners. Brian Reynolds with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Gold Cup card. All right. Kevin Kramer with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mike Minor with the Rangers. Freddie Galvis with the Cincinnati Reds. Boom, another gold card. Mark Canha with the Oakland Athletics. And it is 12/26 out of 2020. 12/26 out of 2020. Let me put that one right down there. All right, Dom Nunez with the Colorado Rockies, rookie card. And last but not least, in the second third of the box, Ivan Nova with the Tigers. Let me go ahead and do some housekeeping and straighten up this stack in line for our last stack in the box. Okay, so we found our relic, and just like the last box, it was in pack number 15 in the box, in case those are keeping track of stats. So now we got pack number 17. Don't know what we'll find in this row until we get to the bottom row, upper left corner. It's where we'll find our short print. It's the only big thing I'm expecting out of the box, but you never know, they might surprise us with something else. And I don't even know if they put a hot box in these hobby boxes. Probably not. But we'll see what happens. So Rich Hill with the Minnesota Twins. Justin Dunn, rookie card for the Seattle Mariners. All right. Cam Gallagher with the Royals. Ross Stripling with the Dodgers. Joey Gallo with the Rangers. Tucker Barnhart with the Reds. Nick Castellanos with the Reds. Will Smith with the Braves. Chris Davis with the Athletics. Keston Hiura with the Brewers, Gold Cup card. All right. Trey Mancini with the Orioles. Then we've got Nelson Cruz with the Minnesota Twins. /85 throwback. Put that in the back behind Miguel Sano here. Rio Ruiz with the Orioles, and Albert Pujols with the Angels. Pack number 18. Whoa, you got that all. You must have maxed out there, Huber. Tonight I am having a huge card sale tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have a ton of cards to sell. Oops, sorry about that. I have what do you say? I have relics, autos, short prints, rookie cards, and graded cards. Please be sure to hit the bell for my channel to get notified. No problem there. Hi, Huber's Cards and More. All right, Jake Mayfield with the Houston Astros rookie card. Drew Stickenrider with the Miami Marlins. Then we've got Brendan Rodgers with the Rockies Future Star card. Colin Moran with the Pirates. Then we got Jose Osuna with the Pirates. Gio Urshela with the New York Yankees. Luis Rengifo with the Angels. Steven Duggar with the San Francisco Giants. Renato Nunez with the Orioles. Ryan Zimmerman with the Nationals. J.D. Stewart with the Orioles. Warriors of the Diamond, Roberto Clemente with an 8.9 WAR. Then we've got Michael Taylor with the Washington Nationals, and Victor Robles with Nationals Gold Cup card. All right, pack number 19. Getting close to the bottom layer of the box. Sorry, got to go do my homework before my sale. See you later. No problem, Huber. I figured you just wanted to mention your sale, and that's fine. I have a few people watching. All right, Mike Ford with the New York Yankees. All right, Jacob Stallings with the Pirates. All right, then we've got Chad Wallach with the Marlins rookie card. Sean Manaea with the Oakland Athletics. Stephen Brault with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Christian Walker with the Diamondbacks. Walker Buehler with the Dodgers. Rick Porcello with the Mets. Brandon Memo with the Mets. Ozzie Albies with the Braves. Austin Slater with the Giants. Boom! That's a hit for me. Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star card. Let me set him aside for now. Kian Wong with the Giants rookie card. And Joey Wendell with the Tampa Bay Rays. Let me get Cal Ripken Jr. into a penny sleeve. Boom. Sorry, I'm going to put you in front of Miguel Sano, because that's a hit for me. Cal Ripken Jr. Sweetness. All right, I got to get one thing ready real quick here because I'm running out of... Oh, that was the last penny sleeve in my holdout here. I got to get another bag of penny sleeves opened up real quick here. Won't take me but a second. We'll continue finishing up this box here. All right, put those in their holdout there. Put this bag. It's always nice to reuse these bags like a little team bag. You can make it suffice as a team bag. Don't throw them away when you get those bags. They're reusable. And I buy a case of penny sleeves at a time. All right, so let's go into pack number 20. That means we'll be getting closer to pack number 23. That contains our short print. Just so you do know, getting close to see. Maybe it'll be the Lewis Robert short print or the Kyle Lewis short print. Either of those would be awesome for me. Would not argue, none the least. Here we go. Salvador Perez with the Royals. Mark Canha with the Athletics. Adrian Hauser. That's a sharp looking card there. With the Brewers. Probably the coloring just makes him pop out there on the card. Wilson Ramos with the New York Mets. Will Smith with the Dodgers Gold Cup card. Michael Kopech with the White Sox, Homer Bailey with the Twins, Jose Abreu with the White Sox, Brandon Lowe with the Tampa Bay Rays, future star, Luke Weaver for the Diamondbacks, shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting and more, Chris Taylor with the Dodgers, and Decade's Best Oakland Athletics team card, and Freddie Freeman with the Braves, and Mike Fultonwitz with the Braves. All right, pack number 21. We're getting near the end here. Pack number 21. All right. We got Eldemus Diaz with the Astros, Harrison Bader with the Cardinals, J.D. Davis with the New York Mets, Austin Voth with the Nationals, Corey Seager with the Los Angeles Dodgers, Ronald Guzman with the Rangers, Zach Plesac with the Indians, Mike Leake with the Diamondbacks, shout out to Kevin's Card Collecting and more, Harold Castro with the Detroit Tigers, Kelvin Herrera, wrong White Sox, I wanted to see. I always pull up on these, and White Sox, maybe. Maybe Louis Robert. All right. Tyrone Taylor, rookie card. And Tom Murphy with the Seattle Mariners. Oh, boom. Just caught it. It's a throwback. Tops. This is going to be serialized. That was neat to get this one. Tom Murphy, 34 out of 99. Throwback. I don't think I've had many of these throwback cards. I think I might have had one or two through the run here. But nice. Throwback. Uh-oh. Hold on. What closed on me? Oh, my daughter's... No, not my daughter's door. Hold on. I'll be right back. I guess the breeze blew my door closed in our bedroom. I thought there was a ghost here for a second. But that is cool. That Tom Murphy Seattle Mariner vintage stock. Shed Long with the Seattle Mariners. And Urickson Profar with the San Diego Padres. All right, pack number 22. That was nice getting that vintage stock out of there. That was very cool. Very cool. All right. Rougned Odor with the Rangers. Dylan Moore with the Seattle Mariners. Then we've got Rangel Ravelo with the Cardinals. Rookie card. Victor Carantini with the Cubs. Tony Kemp with the Athletics. Eduardo Escobar with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Xander Bogaerts with the Red Sox. Jose Rodriguez with the Angels, rookie card. Tim Lopes, rookie card for the Seattle Mariners. JT Zook with the Toronto Blue Jays, rookie card. This is a rookie card pack. Oh, we got a black border Montreal Expos. Decades team best card. Awesomeness there. Followed by a rainbow foil card. Okay. Let me get this Decades Best in there. And in a top loader, that is 119 out of 299. Let me get that and a top loader here also. Man, we're getting some pretty nice different cards here, that's for sure. And actually, well, I'll put those in later. But I'm going to put this Decades Best in front here for now. And then we did get the Josh Hader with the Milwaukee Brewers Rainbow Foil card from my Rainbow Foil card collection. Hopefully it's one that I need to work towards completing my set. We put the Rainbow Foil card in there and put that right here with these. Alright. Let's finish this pack off so we can get to the short print. We haven't even hit the short print yet. Jose Altuve with the Houston Astros, and Elvis Andrus with the Texas Rangers. All right, let's see who we get for our short print in here, guys. I'm going to do something real quick, since just so that doesn't fall down on us. I'm going to put these two stacks inside the box to kind of hold the lid open there. Just to kind of hold the lid. And then this will be pack number 24 on the bottom down here. Alright. Just put those in there to kind of add some weight to the box and push it back. Alright. So pack number 23. Let's see if we can get the nice short print here. That would be nice to get the nice short print here. Like any of my PC players. That would be awesome to get the short print. But let's see what we got here. Willenza Studio with the Minnesota Twins. AJ Pollock with the Los Angeles Dodgers. There we go. Willie Castro with the Tigers rookie card. Noah Syndergaard with the Mets. Jorge Soler with the Kansas City Royals. Is Parker Card Breaks is here. Who was in here earlier that was waiting for me to get to these, and now he's probably left already? Oh my word, did you leave? Let me refresh my chat here. Alright. But let's see what short print we're getting in this one here. I don't see anything special there. But Jorge Soler with the Kansas City Royals. Giancarlo Stanton with the Yankees. Remember, the short print card will be backwards. It will be backwards. So unfortunately, we'll see on the back of the card who the player is. But we won't know the short print until we turn it over. Archie Bradley with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Blake Snell with the Tampa Bay Rays. Ryan O'Hearn with the Kansas City Royals. Trying to remember what he said too. Austin Hayes with the Baltimore Orioles. Ian Happ with the Chicago Cubs. We might be coming up close here. Yes, we've got our short print. Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver is our short print. Hall of Famer Tom Seaver. Nonetheless, that is a cool shot there for Tom Seaver with the New York Mets. Let me get that into a penny sleeve. And it is our short print. You can see on the bottom the serial number. If I can get it to focus here. On the card and not my hand, not my finger. Let me hold it over here. Yep. It's not going to want to focus. There we go. You can see it. 115 right down there right now. 115. Finally got it to focus. But that is our short print. Let me put the short print. I'm going to put them right in front of you there, Cal Ripken Jr. for now. I'm going to put our short print right there. Put that short print in a top loader real quick. And put it right in front of Cal Ripken Jr. There we go. And our last two cards here, Cole Hamels with the Braves and Braves New World. Albies Acuna celebrate a Braves win. All right. Last pack mojo. Maybe we'll get something bonus in this one. Any bonuses? Anybody ever found a bonus in the last pack mojo? I know I haven't. You never know. You can always say last pack mojo, right? Last pack mojo. All right, we got a couple people watching. Will Myers with the San Diego Padres. Kevin Newman with the Pittsburgh Pirates, future star. Luis Urias with the Brewers, future star. Stephen Piscotty with the Oakland Athletics. All right. Jamie Barria with the Angels. Luis Reyes with the Twins, future star. Derek Fisher with the Toronto Blue Jays. Frankie Montas with the Athletics. Cal Tucker, future star. Kyle Seager with the Seattle Mariners. And then, let me refresh this one real quick. Just so I'll get up to date for the end of the stream here. Bryce Hoskins with the Philadelphia Phillies. Marcus Semien with the Oakland Athletics. Scott Oberg with the Colorado Rockies. Ramel Tapia with the Colorado Rockies is our last card. Oh, that's a slight miscut card. Unless the no, that's probably the seam on the background there. All right, let me do some housekeeping real quick here. Put this third stack in here for the third, all three stacks in the box. Okay, put these guys right here. I kind of separate things out this way. I got two of them in there. Let's see, did I put the Shogo? Yeah, I got the Shogo Akiyama. Didn't get a Kyle Louis Robert. So we got the Yamaguchi and the Shogo in a penny sleeve because we got those. Let me put that off to the side here. We still do have our Mojo Packs here. Let's see who we got for our Mojo Packs. Hobby exclusive trading, 4 trading cards in here. These are going to be the Mojo 85 throwback cards. Ethan's Elvis Covers and More is in the house. How you doing there, Ethan? Thanks for popping into the stream at the end here. I'll go through my highlights for everything I got in the hobby box I just opened. No Louis Roberts, no Kyle Lewis's, outside of my family mail call package. I'll go through those real quick in a second too, Ethan. Doing well. But there we go. We've got the Mojo Packs here. All right. I'm going to take this off camera for a second first. And let's see what we got for these Mojo cards here. Let's see who we got here. We got a Tampa Bay Ray here. Tampa Bay Ray. Brandon Lowe is our first Mojo card there. Brandon Lowe with the Tampa Bay Rays is our first Mojo card there. All right, card number 2. Looks like it's a Pittsburgh Pirate. My guess is a Roberto Clemente. Roberto Clemente, yep. Roberto. Wow, I nailed that one, didn't I? Oh, you're still packing packages. That's awesome. All right, getting ready to send those out. Today's Thursday, so that means you got to get them in the mail for tomorrow. You going to ship them out tomorrow? All right, so Roberto Clemente for our third Mojo card there. Or second, I mean. No, packing for school. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you're packing for school, watching the end of my stream here. I'll go through and highlight all the different cards I got in here. All right, so Mojo card number 3. Looks like it is a New York, I think it's the New York Yankees. This looks like it's a Masahiro Tanaka. Masahiro Tanaka is our third Mojo card. And last but not least is, looks like a Colorado Rocky. A Colorado Rocky is Sam Hilliard rookie card. A Sam Hilliard rookie card. Then, of course, we've got that. Always works to do the reveals. Let me put that in my stack back here. All right. And then two more. Or should I go through? No, I'm going to do a total recap at the end here. How's that sound? Let's grab one of these, and I will do my 2 reveals for some 2020 Topps baseball player medallion cards inside. Let's see which 2 we get today after this is like a hobby box bonus for myself. See if I can get some more. I think I'm at just over halfway of having the complete set for these here. So let's see who we got here. Let me do my reveal like I usually do. Oh, let's see. So it's a Topps player medallion KM. I believe that's Ketel Marte. Yep, Ketel Marte with the Arizona Diamondbacks. A Ketel Marte, Arizona Diamondbacks. Let me put that into a top loader. Let me get that into a top loader here. There we go, the Ketel Marte. Put that one right down there, and one more to go. Might be able to almost fit that in the bottom there. Oh, don't worry about that, Ethan. I need a bunch more, but I have plenty of packs to go through. I have a box. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 more that I'll open later on my channel. I have a bunch of these so far. And actually, I have another box still. I have another box of these still too. So 15 in this box and another round of 20 after that. So I'm going to see what I get by the time I get through these. And then I'll see what I have to try and search for on like eBay or through... I'll even check with you when I get closer to finishing the set. But yeah, it's fun. I did the rookie medallion set, and I like the design of these medallion coins that they've got, and so that's why I decided, okay, this is going to be my last big. And I like just the year 2020 has a good ring to it. That's why this is probably my biggest year I'll ever collect, as much as I've done. But other than that, I have to umpire tonight. Oh, that's kind of cool. You're going to umpire a game? All right, so let's see what we've got for our second one, and then I'll do a recap for all the stuff we got. All right, so our Topps player medallion is an RA. Anybody have any ideals for the RA? RA. I'm trying to think. RA. Don't recognize those initials off the top of my head. Little League. Oh, that's fun. They are playing Little League out your way. That is so cool. But let's see. Oh, Ronald Acuna Jr. with the Atlanta Braves. There we go. Ronald Acuna Jr. I don't think I've got Ronald Acuna yet, but I do now. Oops. Let me get a top loader to put this one in. I got my other 168 ones coming, because I ran out of those, so I'm just using some temporary 197s. They slide around in this one a little bit more, so just temporary kind of put them in here for now. Let me squeeze that over there. So there we go. We got a Ketel Marte and a Ronald Acuna Jr. for those two. Let me go through this stack real quick here, and then I'll highlight my family mail call package. Ethan, somebody sent me a whole bunch of Kyle Lewis's. So we got the Colorado Rockies, Sam Hilliard, Masahiro Tanaka, Roberto Clemente, and a Brandon Lowe. For our 2030 inserts, we've got the Fernando Tatis Jr., Francisco Lindor, Pete Alonso, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. All right. And then for our gold cards and rainbow foils and a vintage throwback, we got the Josh Hader Milwaukee Brewers rainbow foil. We got the Tom Murphy with the Seattle Mariners for our vintage throwback card. Then we got a Mark Canha. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right there. Canha with our gold. Then we got a Dakota Hudson Future Star gold. Then we got the Andrew McCutchen rainbow foil. Just getting these all penny sleeves so I don't forget to do it. The Ryan O'Hearn gold. All right, and then on to the next groupings now. We got the 1990s Decades Best Black Border Team Montreal Expo. 119 out of 299 for that. That's an awesome card to get there. And then we did get some of these guys here. The Oakland Athletics Decades... Oh, wait. First, I got my tops now. Juan Soto. All right. Then the 1980s Decades Best Oakland Athletics. Warrior of the Diamond, Roberto Clemente. 8.9. Home Run Challenge, Pete Alonso. Mike Trout. First multi-home run game. Decades Best 2020 Award winner, Barry Zito. 2010's Decades Best Pitcher, Felix Hernandez. And the signature statistics, 100.9 miles per hour, average four-seamer for Hicks. And then over here in this last stack is mostly the 85 throwbacks, except for the short print we got out of this hobby box was the Tom Seaver with the New York Mets. Okay. The Tom Seaver for the New York Mets was our short print. And then we did get the Cal Ripken Jr. and the Nelson Cruz and the Chris Bryant All-Star, the Trey Mancini, Eugenio Suarez, the Tom Glavine All-Star National League, and then our relic that we got in the box was the Miguel Sano with the Minnesota Twins with that nice blue swatch there. Not a short print, but I like this. Did you notice this when you open up some tops? 2020 Topps Baseball Series 2, and on the back the relic card says 2020 Topps Baseball Series 1. I guess they decided not to make no new ones for Series 2. But that highlights that there. And then here I'm just going to highlight these there in some Seattle. I got some Seattle Mariners. I got two Cal Ripken Juniors there, Ethan. From somebody from Jonathan Myers. He's a Facebook friend of mine. He sent me these two here. But then also along with that, he sent me these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Kyle Lewis rookie cards. I like this one here. I don't even think I have this one. I'll double check in my Topps Heritage, but I don't think I've got this one. The Austin Nola, Kyle Lewis, and Justin Dunn rookie cards for the Seattle Mariners. But I got that. That's a Kyle Lewis. I got the Kyle Lewis base for Topps 2020 Series 1. I got the Kyle Lewis opening day rookie card from the opening day. I got the rated rookie Kyle Lewis. I got the Gypsy Queen Kyle Lewis. And I got the Turkey Chrome, or not Turkey Chrome, but the Turkey Red Kyle Lewis from there. And that was pretty cool that Jonathan Myers sent me these Kyle Lewises. So that was total awesomeness there. Let me just kind of lay these out a little bit on the bottom before I do my sign off in a little bit here. Just gonna lay these Kyle Lewises out real quick. Have a little ending type here, and I'll put the one up here. Boom. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Kyle Lewises. Didn't find none in the hobby box, but I know he's in Series 1. I don't think they have a Kyle Lewis in Series 2. But I didn't get the Lewis Robert either. No Lewis Roberts. So I got 3 more hobby boxes to go in my uploads. And so it is 1 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up for today. I'm at 2 hours and 45 minutes here for my stream. So I'm going to turn my camera around so you guys can see me wearing my baseball team history t-shirt that I usually wear on this day. So this has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having been live to you from Arlington, Washington. And this is my t-shirt I usually wear on my baseball team histories, which I got one more next week, and then I will have covered all of the baseball teams. I'm going to just scooch back just a little bit. I was a little bit too close to the camera there. So Boom. And then, just in case you're wondering what is these binders up here, this is, of course, my Topps Series 1 and 2 complete set, my opening day complete set, and of course, I do have the rainbow foil cards in there for the opening day because it's a smaller set. And then I have my Topps 2020 Series 1 and 2 in a separate binder. It's off this direction, just because I don't have no room to stack them up. I don't want to stack them up too high and then everything tumbles over and makes a mess of things. But other than that, we've had some fun today. Tomorrow we will have a Hall of Fame Friday. Our Hall of Fame Friday tomorrow is just two Hall of Famers tomorrow. So we may or may not do another hobby box. We'll see. We will see how that goes for sure. But our Hall of Famers for tomorrow for Hall of Fame Friday will be Jimmy Fox, inducted in 1951 for the Philadelphia Athletics, and then Mel Ott was inducted in 1951 for the New York Giants, and he was a right fielder for them, and Jamie Foxx was a first baseman for the Philadelphia Athletics. So that is what we will be doing tomorrow. So it will be a short Hall of Fame induction. We'll kind of decide what we'll do. I'll definitely open up some player medallion packs in our quest to complete that set. And I do have, I believe I have 2 blaster boxes for Topps 2020 Series 2, but I might hold off on that and maybe do some of those next week between opening up the medallion packs. But we'll just play it by ear, and I don't know for sure what I'll do this Saturday. I'm not quite ready to do anything for like a sale, but I might just highlight something in my collection or something on that line. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off here. This has been Donald Blondahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having been live to you this Thursday. So, and we did have fun on the channel today going through the history of the Cleveland Indians, my family mail call package where I got these Kyle Lewis cards. And other than that, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around real quick. Put this down on the cards down here so you can highlight and see what I did get for the hobby box we just did, the stacks of all the bases down here, and the 6 Kyle Lewis cards that I got to add to my collection today. And I'd like to thank Jonathan Myers for that, for the family mail call packages and the other cards he sent, the 2 Cal Ripken Jr.'s perennial all-stars and the 84 throwbacks from 2019 Topps. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to sign off, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. on Friday for our next episode of Hall of Fame Fridays. So you all have a great day, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Take care, and Lord bless you, and have a blessed day.